intuition.
Have you ever tried to mark a moment in time? When past reasoning and actions lay in the wake of your evolution?
Los menores de 6 años, personas con dificultades respiratorias no relacionadas con COVID-19, y para
When you're no longer ruled by fear, but rather a fuck it attitude that spurs on a courageous act. For reasons only you can understand. Having no way to harness the feeling or suspend time, you create some sort of mental mile marker, and for a moment, perhaps seconds, everything shifts perfectly into focus and distilled into the rare feeling of certainty. No matter what the course might be, you feel as if you will prevail. Well, this was that moment for me. It's funny how starting from scratch can feel easier than repurposing the past. In the cracked facade of your perceived self, there's always a glimpse of hope that reveals itself in moments of uncertainty.
You see it says Big Mexico? I didn't tag that.
Hope is more alluring than doubt, and in these moments, dreamers need to be lured by its intoxicating feeling of renewal. Otherwise, they'll catch a glimpse in the mirror and return to stone, no longer in action. I came to Mexico City to explore uncertainty and challenge set beliefs I had about myself. I had ran out of road, but knew I had to create my own path. Having played in bands most of my life, a solo project felt like an abstract possibility. It was merely a daydream I would play in my mind on loop, an entertaining escape that came with a price tag of impossibilities. I had amassed a pile of demos and an equal amount of self-doubt. Late one night, armed with a temporary confidence that only the nighttime can provide and would expire at sunrise, I emailed some of my demos to my friend Welchez of the band Crocodiles. I awoke to a reply that was an invitation to record in Mexico City. There was the hope that lit the match I forgot I was holding. I booked a ticket and took off, having no idea the profound impact that the city and the people I was about to meet would have on me.
Yeah, it's been. Have you been getting up super early, or what time you guys been getting up?
Yeah, really early and not sleeping at all.
Okay.
Like last night I tried to go to sleep early and it just fucking did not happen. And then I was up till 4.
Oh shit.
It's cool.
Wow. Oh, why? Just because.
My mind. Just like when you're making something, it's hard to relax.
Yeah.
I believe that being really open and fluid with who you collaborate with is important. In this environment, it was best idea
leads. It wasn't even about somebody being right or wrong. It was just whatever idea seemed the best. We all honor that. And I think when you're creating, that's the best dynamic you can have because nobody's ego is interrupting that. And that was really fun because you would really want to bring your best idea forward constantly. So that was a really great dynamic.
So me and Kate were playing dice all the time in Kurta. I got to Mexico in 2014. So it's almost 8 years over here, and I love it. It's been my second house. I have musically I have done a lot of things that I would never be able to do it in Puerto Rico. So yeah, it's a blessing to be here. The music scene is incredible. Amazing musicians, amazing friends, and the people that I know, they all want to collaborate. And Kate got part of that too. It's a rich music scene. I think it's like Mexico is like the capital of music in Latin America. More for rock music. So it's the right place.
Is there a flyer or something? I think being a punk rocker brought me to that, you know? It's just like listening to so much music that whatever formal training I had, I could hear like, oh, that's like technically wrong, but like I love it, you know? And hearing that in like a lot of music in general, you know? I think like, not just rock and roll, like many types of music, there's like an immediacy to it, and other types of music is more perfectionist, and I think like I will always relate more to like the more immediate, visceral kind of music that's out there, you know. I think like that's in a lot of music, and you can hear like you can sometimes hear like the genesis of ideas forming in the actual recording because they're like a mistake, you know, or like something that the person just thought of the second they walked up to the microphone or something like that. So I think all that stuff is really cool to have and adds to a recording rather than having everything completely planned and do everything absolutely perfect and like make sure there's zero mistakes and like, you know, I think that's going to sound a little bit like plastic.
Fake.
I'm Johnny Otis Davila. Oh, Dr. Papi Podano. Somebody called me that. Why do I think artists are so open to collaborate in Ciudad de Mexico? It's just so big. It's just, I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's the new New York City, like a place to go. It's not to like, basically. It's beautiful. And all the history too. Like it's just nice knowing that you're there, like knowing all the history. Just, you know, just paints a nice picture in my brain.
Rock and roll, punk rock. It's like an ID, you know? It's who you are. You know, it's like a combination of music and soul. It's a voice, and it has to be unique.
I had a friend in middle school who got me into punk. That's where I really found my outlet. And so I think at that time, whatever frequency that was at, I felt it. And so as soon as I felt that, that was it.
Do I think having personality and error is in a recording is better than perfection? Definitely. Since we talk about punk rock, baby, always the feelings are always gonna be the personality and feeling error, because I cannot play without committing errors. So I'm gonna say errors. Yeah, it's better having the soul.
Any artist that tells you that it's not vulnerable, is a liar, you know, because it's something that happens. It's really important. Give the artist like that confidence. That's super important. But there's always gonna be the other side. So it's a good mix. That makes you real, you know. It's like when you work with people that's super cocky. Okay, I know how to do that. I love when the person is like, Jesus, I'm scared. Okay, okay, then let's use that fear into a weapon.
I found myself doing a lot of collaboration here, which I had never really done before. Like, for whatever reason, after I moved here, I was invited to a lot of people's sessions. Like, hey, can you play something on this, or can you do this, or do this? Which wasn't really, I'm not like a studio shredder guy, so that wasn't really happening that much in the past. That happened more here. I didn't place any like limitations on myself, but just through the friends I met here and the kinds of like music and stuff we had in common, I think I was able to broaden my sort of music I could do.
We wake up like super early, go to the studio, like everything is a joke on the Uber.
You break out of whatever he says in that song.
And it's like, then we go to the studio, we party a little bit, then we go to the house, party a little bit, then do it again. Pick it up.
What is that?
¡Dale, hay un terremoto!
I wanna hold her tight. My hopes for this release is for other people to feel inspired to follow their heart, really. I think for so many years I didn't because I was afraid. And so symbolically, that's what this represents, is just finally just sticking to my guns and just following what I felt, which is really hard to do. And so if you're true to the voice inside your head, you're gonna figure it out and be okay. And I just trust and I let go. And so that's been the greatest gift that this has given me. And so if somebody finds hope in that, that would make me really happy.